shell!
This is April O'Neill reporting.
Hey, Krang, bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag!
What the hell? Hey, what? Big Apple 3 a.m. It was supposed to do the Big Apple 3 a.m. That was the bit. All right, welcome to another Mad Hatter review. I got this. I got this Baxter Stockman, Turtles in Time. I was really excited. And then I got this. And I was like, I'm gonna do something where it's gonna say Big Apple 3 a.m. is gonna be a whole hoopla, but he doesn't say it. And I'm literally just discovering that right now, okay? Been looking for this thing, by the way, for a long time. Walmart sold out, we don't have any. I know there's huge acoustics in this hall, but it's like a church, but all sold out. Found it used, a used one, Facebook Marketplace, okay? Been looking for a while. I was prepared to pay $400, maybe even more. Got a guy, 150, get it out of my house. 150, done. Brought it here, and now it's part of the Mad Hatter empire. But we're not here to review this, although we might at some point. We're here to review the Baxter Stockman Turtles in Time figure. So, part of the video game pixelated line. I feel like this is the redheaded stepchild of the NECA universe. You have the Mirage ones, you have the cartoon one, that's the most popular, even the 1991, then you have the video game ones. But I got love for the video game ones. I mean, it's obvious, all right? Look at this, my character just got his ass kicked, counting down to 8 seconds. Baxter Stockman, first boss of the first level of Turtles in Time. And I'm super excited to go ahead and open this sucker up. You can take a look at the cross cell right here. You got Baxter, and he's got his handgun, whatever that thing is, and then you have the cross cell where you can collect them all. By the way, Bebop and Rocksteady as pirates, not out yet. And then you got all the cool art on here, and then you have the window. Look at this Baxter. I'm very excited. This is my third fly Baxter, and I don't mean that like fly like he's a cool figure, although he is a cool figure. But we're gonna go ahead and open this sucker up. I'm still upset about the no 3 a.m. Big Apple thing. What's going on with that? They obviously do voices, so why can't he do that voice? I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Stick around. We're gonna go ahead and open this guy up. Let's go to the videotape. All right, welcome back. So, first thoughts. I have to say, I like this figure a lot more than I did when I saw those pre-order photos of it. I have to admit, I was kind of underwhelmed when they first showed it on Big Bad Toy Store and when they kind of revealed it, but having it in hand is a whole different ball game, as some of you know. First off, let me just show you guys just another picture of the box, because I realized it was a little dark in that hallway. Freaky looking turtles here, and then the side with the Turtles in Time and all the levels, and then sort of the cross cell. Also, probably one of the coolest backdrops I've seen. I'm going to be using this for something. I mean, it's the giant Krang and with the late... I almost want to take my Shell Shock turtle, and I mean, you guys can kind of guess the rest. Maybe put it on here and create some kind of light effect. But this is really, really cool. I dig this. But we're not here to talk about backdrops. We're here to talk about Baxter. And I just really like this figure in hand. I mean, it's just got so much character. I was just kind of playing around with it earlier, and I noticed he has the double jointed elbows, and I did kind of like the Kevin from Home Alone with him right here. His mouth opens. I mean, look at it. He's got as much character as the other Baxters, maybe more. And by the way, before we just even get into that, well, actually, I'm moving too fast. Let's go ahead and just go over some accessories here. So we have the different hands that you get here. You have two of the grabbing hands right here, and then you get 2 fist hands right here, and then you have sort of the I'm gonna get you hands right over here that are on him already. Then you have the big gun hand thing, whatever this marshmallowy thing is, and it also connects to the gun. So you get the Uzi gun, and you get this, looks more like a revolver. And you can snap this in here. And obviously there's a weight displacement issue, but that's okay because NECA gave you this handy dandy little stand. So when you want to display this, you can kind of rest the weight on this thing. This is a really cool little detail. I do like that, the forethought in that. And probably the coolest detail that I thought is you get this. You get the levitating him in the air stand. You put this together. I'll take some pictures, and you can kind of levitate him in the air. That is awesome. All right, that I actually was really impressed by that. I have not seen many toy companies include that because they sell these. I've bought these before. These stands. I have one right here, but I just thought this was a cool move when I saw it. I was like, that is it. I don't know. If you're gonna have a Baxter figure or any figure that flies, just to come with one of these is, I think, it's a cool gesture. Obviously, it's baked into the cost, but it really won some points with me from NECA. But moving to the figure itself, let's just go over the articulation. I'm all over the place. I'm excited. All right, articulation. Ball joint, head right here. Looks up pretty well. Looks down pretty well. Looks kind of like a Muppet from this angle. Mouth opens. You can see mouth opens and closes. He's got that one tooth right here. And then he also has what looks like, yeah, he's got a neck joint too. If you can see that, that's actually really, really cool because you can just do some more. You know what I like about him? He's just monstrous. He just looks like a universal monster. That's what Baxter should be. I mean, just like this neck joint is actually another really, really cool detail. NECA did a great job with this figure. And just the pixelation on it, it wins on so many levels for me. Look at this. Look how he's doing the Thriller dance right here. So you got the ball joints in the shoulders. Then you get the double joints. You get the double joints in the elbows, and they work really, really well. Look, he's doing a little Hulk Hogan hearing thing right here. And then he's got the swivel. Then he's got the hinge right here. And in terms of ab crunch, there's a little bit of a, there's a little bit of an ab crunch here. Not too much as per usual. Usually the NECA ones don't have too much ab crunch, but you get something. And then there's full waist rotation. Then you get the ball joints in the thighs. Then you get the double joints in the knees, which I really like. I'm not going to push it too much. It's a little stuck. Then you get the hinge, and then you get the rock at the ankle and all that. And then from behind, you get the fly wings. As all the Baxters sort of have this, where there's a hinge on there, and you can do all kinds of things with that. And then you have the pinchers. And is there a does this bend? No. So the pinchers are one. It's like one piece. I thought maybe there was a hinge or there was kind of like an elbow, but it's one piece here. But this is just a really cool, monstrous looking figure. That neck joint really makes it for me. So I dig this, man. I'm gonna probably have him something like this, like all crouched up and in the air and on the little stand right here. He's gonna look great. So now let's do a little bit of a comparison. So obviously you have the NECA cartoon Baxter, and then you have the Super 7 Baxter. I know this is the glow-in-the-dark one, but I haven't opened the other one yet. And man, it is so tough to choose. Again, I said this on the Leonardo review for the Super 7. There's an apple and orange situation. I know a lot of people like to play teams, and it's like, I'm Team NECA and I'm Team Super 7. I don't really care about teams. I just like the stuff that I like. I'll double dip on a character. I'll triple dip on a character. I don't care. But they all have their own thing going. I mean, if you're a fan of the video game, you get this one. If you're a fan of the cartoon, so it's just so hard to compare. The one thing I will say is, and this is part of the video game, is the wings. I just don't love how plain Jane they are. I mean, it's just, and I believe it's like that in the game, I think, but I don't know. I wish there was some kind of texturing or something like that. That's probably the only, I guess, criticism I would say. Also, I wish there was a kind of like an elbow joint on this on these pinchers, because I think, is there one? There isn't one here either. Is there one on the? Well, this one's a whole thing. Giant truck outside. Sorry about that. This one literally has two giant arms, so it's tough to compare. But I will say this. You know what? Compare with your eyes. Decide which one you like the most, or get them all. But in terms of video game Baxter Stockman, which is what we're here for, this guy, I mean, this guy's just got so much character, man. He does remind me of something just out of the Muppets, and just his screaming face right here. He's going to look great, hovered above all the other video game characters. I think that this is one that you honestly have to get in your hands, all right? Do not judge by the pictures or the ones that you see for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store and this and that. That's what I was taking a look at, and I was like, I'll get it, but I'm not excited about it. But having it in hand, Whole different ball game. This guy's got a ton of character. This is a great little figure. He not too little. He's actually got some size when compared to this Baxter. And he's going to make a great addition to the video game line. I hope they continue that video game line. I know they said they're slowing down on it. Taking a look at this, I love it. I love the pixelation. It brings me back. I'm a little kid. I'm stuffing quarters into that thing. It's total throwback. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you excited about the Baxter? I guess the next one in this line is the Pirates, Bebop and Rocksteady, and then I don't know what happens after that. But that is all I got. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. Go. Are you prepared?
No, nothing prepared for this.
All right, you got to beat him because otherwise this whole review is null and void.
Oh no.
All right, no pressure.
So much pressure.
My wife is beating Baxter Stockman. You got that pizza there. All right, you used it. Don't worry, you got unlimited lives, so it's okay. But pretend you don't. You got jump kicks. You got jump kicks.
I'm trying.
There you
Why
go.
would this guy die?
He's glowing. You know what that means.
Oh no, why is he dancing over me?
He's dancing over your corpse. You're nearly there. You're nearly there.
I'm trying.
You almost got him. You almost got him. Come on, he's purple. You got him on the ground. Hit him. Nuke him. Nuke him. There you go.
Die. Okay.
Yes.